Yeah, I know, it's like.
Something about perhaps turnout was kind of. Good evening, board members and residents. I'd like to call to order the regular board meeting for Monday, September 9, 2013. Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Witt, will you please take the roll call?
Yes, Mr. Brado?
Here.
Mr. Capral?
Yes.
Mr. Swikowski?
Here.
Mr. Tominello?
Here.
Mr. York?
Here.
Mr. Witt? Here. Mr. Verkest?
Here. Thank you. Next on our agenda is the approval of the consent agenda, including the approval of the regular board meeting minutes of August 26, 2013, approval of the bills in the amount of $643,196.18, and approval of Gabriel Roeder Smith's service fee of $2,500 to prepare our annual actuarial review for the Medicare D Employer Subsidy Program for fiscal year 2014.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Got a motion by Mr. York. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Swakowski. Discussion, board members? Hearing none and seeing no public comment, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Next is the approval of the regular agenda. Board members, I had not heard of any amendments. I'd be looking for a motion to approve.
So moved. Support.
I've got a motion by Mr. Tominello with support by Mr. York to approve the agenda as presented. Discussion, board members. Hearing none and seeing no public comment, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Next on the agenda is announcements. I have a few announcements, and we also have someone here, Mr. Keene from the Beautification Commission, would like to also make some announcements. Construction on the Metro Parkway Bridge eastbound over the Clinton River Spillway is expected to be completed by the end of October of this year. The Harrison Township Environmental Committee, in conjunction with the Alliance for the Great Lakes International Cleanup Day, will be sponsoring another Boat Town Nautical Coast cleanup on September 13th through the 15th. For more information or to register, please call 586-469-4848. The Harrison Township Environmental Committee will also be hosting a free electronic recycling event held at the Tucker Senior Center on September 14th. The event will be held at 29680 Ballard from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Electronic items will be received to be recycled at no cost. Following items would be accepted: computers, laptops, monitors, LCDs, cell phones, printers, scanners, modems, CD drives, cables, keyboards, mice, television, electronic mice that is, televisions, VCRs, DVD players, camcorders, cameras, game players, and joysticks, calculators, adding machines, and copiers. For questions about this event, you can contact VintageTechRecyclers.com. Lake St. Clair Metro Park will be hosting the 4th annual Boating and Outdoor Festival, September 19th through the 22nd. You can visit their website, boatingandoutdoorfest.com, for more information. Each year that event seems to be growing. Harrison Township Public Library will be hosting multiple events in the upcoming weeks. Story Hour on Saturday, the 14th from 11 a.m. to noon. Story Hour will have a school bus theme. All children must be accompanied by an adult. The library and the Area Agency on Aging, 1B, will be hosting Brain Health as You Age, an information presentation on Thursday, September 19th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the library. You can register with the library via phone or the email librarian@htplib.org or in person. Tales with Tales will be held Saturday, September 21st from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Children will have an opportunity to read to Patty, a licensed therapy dog. Pre-registration is required and all children must be accompanied by an adult. Of course, any questions on any of this information, you can call the supervisor's office, 466-1445, or visit the township website, harrison-township.org, for more information. At this time, I'd like to invite to the podium Mr. Jim Keene, his group Beautification Commission, a group of volunteers who work, in my opinion, tirelessly to make Harrison Township look spectacular. Mr. Keene?
Thank you, Ken. On October the 5th, we are hosting our first plant exchange. And this is from 9 to 11 at the Tucker Senior Center, 26980 Ballard Street in Harrison Township. Rain or shine, bring your healthy bare root plants and we will exchange them. We won't need tables or anything, we'll just do it out of the trunks of our cars. We are also working with Wiegand's Nursery to distribute gift cards. They are, you can get a $50 gift card for $45 or $25 gift cards for $25. We're going to start this on the October 5th and it'll run through the 23rd. You can order it at the Harrison Township offices, the library, during normal business hours. We will also be taking orders at the plant exchange. Now, the library has requested checks only, but the township office would take cash or checks. And this is a fundraiser for the beautification. On November 9th, coming up right before Veterans Day, we will be rededicating the Veterans Memorial Garden right out in front of Rosso Hall here. And that starts at 1 p.m. Some details will follow and we'll keep you informed of our progress on that. So if you have any questions, you can contact us through the township offices. Thank you very much. Any questions from the board?
If you forward those items on to me, I can put them on the bulletin board.
Okay, I
You know,
will.
on the cable bulletin board?
Sure.
After the meeting, if you write down the information, we'll get it up there tomorrow for you.
Wonderful, thank you so much.
Thank
Hey.
you. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
all the
board.
work you do.
Yeah, I had a neighbor come across. They got their great gardening sign, and they were really excited about it. So,
Yep. Excellent.
Yeah,
Any
those signs, they get around.
Yeah.
People talk about it a lot. It's
Yep, or again, very fortunate to have the group of volunteers we have doing so much good throughout the township. Any other announcements? If not, we'll move to our next item on the agenda, item B1, appointments and reappointments. Board members, we've received resignation from Josephine Mitchell from the Library Committee. With this opening, we've received an application from Mrs. Diane Marvaso for the Library Committee. She's been a long-standing member of the community and has contributed to the library for many years. I'd recommend appointment for a 3-year term to expire July 13, 2016.
Mr. Chairman, move to accept the resignation of Mrs. Josephine Mitchell and to appoint Mrs. Diane Marvaso to the Library Committee for a 3-year term to expire July 13, 2016.
Support.
We've got a motion by Mr. Zwickowski with support by Darren York. Discussion, board members? Hearing none and seeing no public comment, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. In addition, we've received an application for reappointment from Mrs. Marcia DiVirgilio for the Library Committee. She served on the board for many years, and she would like to continue to work with the committee. She has been an asset on the committee, and I would recommend reappointment for a 3-year term to expire July 13, 2016.
Supervisor, I'll make that motion.
Okay,
support.
got a motion by Mr. Tominello, with support by Mr. Caprell. Discussion, board members. Hearing none and seeing no public comment, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Next on our agenda, item C1. Board members, since the approval of the AFSCME contract in 2012, 2 issues have arisen which need language clarification. One issue was regarding personal time for new hires. Other types of leave are provided to new hires on a prorated basis. Old language provided a flat amount of personal time without consideration of the calendar. The proposed letter of agreement would address this. The second issue addresses sick time banks. The contract requires that sick time is used in 2-hour minimum increments, but it does not define how to handle banks with less than 2 hours. Again, the proposed letter of agreement would address and clarify this. Any discussion or a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt the proposed letter of agreement between the AFSCME Local 1103.14 in the township, in the Charter Township of Harrison addressing personal time and sick time as outlined in the attachment.
All right, we've got a motion by Mr. Brado. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Switkowski. Discussion, board members? Hearing none and seeing no public comment, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Next on the agenda is public comments. We'll open up the floor for public comments if there are any. If there are no public comments, we'll move back to board comments. Are there any board comments?
I guess I do have one, thinking about it. The taxes, summer taxes are due, September 16th this year, which is Monday. Normally they are due the 14th, but the 14th is Saturday. So we will be accepting the summer tax payments through Monday, September 16th, without penalty.
All right, good information there. Anything else? If not, I'd be looking for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there support?
Support.
We've got a motion that's been supported to adjourn. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion adjourned. Meeting adjourned.
If we did make those announcements, for whatever reason, the library isn't sending